Which act made Governor of Bengal as Governor General of Bengal? Correct answer is option A, Regulating Act 1773. Which of the following acts introduced bicameral legislature at the center? Correct answer is option B, 1919 Act. Federal system and diarchy at the center was introduced by. Correct answer is option C, the Act of 1935. The Governor General of India got the right to override the decisions of his council by which act? Correct answer is option D, the Act of 1786. The parliamentary system in India began with which of the following act? Correct answer is option C, Charter Act of 1853. Why is the Government of India Act 1935 was important? Correct answer is option B. It is the main source of Constitution of India. The first draft of Constitution was prepared by. Correct answer is option A. B. N. Rao. When did the Constituent Assembly adopted the national flag? Correct answer is option D. 22nd July 1947. Constituent Assembly of India was established on. Correct answer is option A. 9th December 1946. Who chaired the first meeting of Constituent Assembly? Correct answer is option D. Dr. Sachidananda Sinha. The Constitution of India was enacted on 26th November 1946 by. Correct answer is option C. Constituent Assembly. Concurrent list included in Indian Constitution is borrowed from. Correct answer is option A. Australia. The concept of judicial review in India has been adopted from which constitution? Correct answer is option D, USA. The feature of federal system of Indian constitution is inspired by. Correct answer is option A, Canada. The concept of fundamental duties is taken from which constitution? Correct answer is option B, Russian constitution. Originally, how many articles are there in Constitution of India? Correct answer is option D, 395. The Indian Constitution comprises of. Correct answer is option B, 395 articles, 22 parts, 12 schedules. Preamble of Indian Constitution came into force on. Correct answer is option C, 26th January 1950. The words socialist and secular were inserted in the preamble to the Indian Constitution by. Correct answer is option C, 42nd Amendment. Who has termed the Constitution as a sacred document? Correct answer is option C, B.R. Ambedkar. Directive principles of state policy are borrowed from which country? Correct answer is option B, Irish. Joint sitting of two houses of the parliament is borrowed from. Correct answer is option B, Australia. Procedure of amendment of constitution is borrowed from. Correct answer is option B, South Africa. The ideals of liberty, equality and fraternity in our preamble is taken from. Correct answer is option A, French Revolution. The mind of makers of constitution is reflected in which of the following? Correct answer is option C, preamble. How many types of justice are there in preamble of Indian Constitution? Correct answer is option B, 3. Which majority is required for the creation of new state? Correct answer is option C, simple majority. According to Article 1 of the Constitution, India is. Correct answer is option C, Union of States. By which constitutional amendment Delhi was given the status of National Capital Region? Correct answer is option B, 69th Amendment. That is, the citizenship provided by Constitution of India is. Correct answer is option B, single citizenship. Fundamental rights are. Correct answer is justiciable. By which amendment right to property was abolished? Correct answer is option B, 44th Amendment. Right to property is a correct answer is option B, legal right. Who called Article 32 as the most important article of the Indian Constitution? Correct answer is option C, B.R. Ambedkar. Who said direct to principles of state policy is a check which is paid on bank's convenience? Correct answer is option D, K.T. Shah. When were the fundamental duties inserted in the Indian Constitution? Correct answer is option B, 1976. Who is the executive head of the state in India? Correct answer is option B, President. The President of India does not have the right to. Correct answer is option C, remove a judge of Supreme Court. Which article describes the appointment and disqualification of Council of Ministers? Correct answer is option B, Article 75. Who is the head of National Defence Committee? Correct answer is option C, Prime Minister. Who among the following is considered to be the first law officer of Government of India? Correct answer is option C, Attorney General. The strength of Lok Sabha increased from 525 to 545 by which amendment? Correct answer is option B, 31st Amendment. Session of Lok Sabha is called for at least. Correct answer is option C, twice in a year. The quorum of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is. Correct answer is option A, 1/10 of total membership. The Speaker of Lok Sabha addresses his resignation to. Correct answer is option D, Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. The first female Speaker of Lok Sabha. Correct answer is option A, Meera Kumar. Who was the first Speaker of Lok Sabha? Correct answer is option B, Mavalankar. In which year Rajya Sabha was constituted for the first time? Correct answer is option C, 1952. Right to dissolve Rajya Sabha was vested in. Correct answer is option D, no one has the power to dissolve. It is a non-dissolving body. What is the tenure of members of Rajya Sabha? Correct answer is option B, 6 years. What should be the interval between two consecutive sessions of Parliament? Correct answer is option C, 6 months. Who presides over the joint session of both the houses of Parliament? Correct answer is option C, Speaker of Lok Sabha. In how many days Rajya Sabha has to return the money bill to Lok Sabha? Correct answer is option D, within 14 days. The finance bill of Indian government is presented in. Correct answer is option C, Lok Sabha. Public Accounts Committee submits its report to. Correct answer is option C, Speaker of Lok Sabha. When was the Supreme Court inaugurated in India? Correct answer is option C, 29th January 1950. State Governor is appointed by. Correct answer is option C, President of India. According to which article, Chief Minister of a state is appointed by Governor? Correct answer is option C, Article 164. The age of retirement of High Court judges. Correct answer is option C, 62 years. By which amendment the voting age is decreased from 21 to 18? Correct answer is option B, 61st Amendment 1989. By which amendment constitutional status is granted to National Commission for Backward Classes? Correct answer is option B, 102nd Amendment 2018. Who said the emergency power of President is a fraud with the Constitution? Correct answer is option B, K.M. Nambiar. President's rule can be imposed for maximum period of. Correct answer is option B, 3 years. Establishment of Lokpal and Lokayukta in India is recommended by. Correct answer is option C, Administrative Reforms Commission. Ohra Committee is formed to study. Correct answer is option D, nexus of politicians and criminals. The report of Mandal Commission was submitted in. Correct answer is option A, 1980. The Dinesh Goswami Committee is concerned with. Correct answer is option D, election reforms. By which amendment the term cooperative societies was added in Article 19, Subclause 1 C of Constitution? Correct answer is option C, 97th Amendment 2011. 52nd Constitution Amendment Act is related to. Correct answer is option B, Anti-Defection Law. By which amendment the Council of Ministers is limited to 15% of the total number of members of Lok Sabha. Correct answer is option A, 91st Amendment 2003. Which of the following provides for the establishment of cabinet committees? Correct answer is option C, Rules of Business. Which of the following is described as super cabinet? Correct answer is option C, Political Affairs Committee. The Rajya Sabha has exclusive jurisdiction in. Correct answer is option B, authorizing Parliament to legislate on a subject in the state list. Judicial review in the Indian Constitution is based on. Correct answer is option A, procedure established by law. Under which article of the Constitution of India, Governor can reserve a bill for consideration of the President? Correct answer is option C, Article 200. The Council of Ministers at the state level are appointed by. Correct answer is option C, Governor. Who among the following appoints district judge in a state? Correct answer is option C, Governor of the state. The 11th schedule of the Constitution related to panchayats contains. Correct answer is option C, 29 items. Ashok Mehta Committee recommended. Correct answer is option B, Mandal Panchayat. The 73rd Amendment Act emanates from. Correct answer is option C, Article 40. A metropolitan committee can be set up in an area having a population of. Correct answer is option C, above 10 lakhs. What is the maximum number of members in a tribal advisory committee? Correct answer is option B, 20 members. Which article envisages a special system of administration for scheduled areas and tribal areas? Correct answer is option A, Article 244. Which article of the Constitution Finance Commission is dealt with? Correct answer is option B, Article 280. Which article in the Constitution deals with National Commission for STs? Correct answer is option A, Article 338A. The Commissioner of Linguistic Minorities submits his annual reports to. Correct answer is option C, President of India. In which year was the Human Rights Protection Law was passed? Correct answer is option B, 1993. The Central Vigilance Commission was established on the recommendations of. Correct answer is option D, Committee on Prevention of Corruption. Which of the following commission recommended for the establishment of Central Bureau of Investigation? Correct answer is option D, Santhanam Committee. In 1955, the President appointed an official language commission under the chairmanship of. Correct answer is option B, B.G. Kher. The Central Administrative Tribunal was set up under the recommendation of. Correct answer is option C, Administrative Reforms Commission. Indrajit Gupta Committee is related to. Correct answer is option C, state funding of elections. Which of the following Amendment Act is related to definition ruler? Correct answer is option B, 26th Amendment Act. Which constitutional amendment provided for an authoritative text of the Constitution in Hindi language? Correct answer is option B, 56th Amendment. Directive principles of state policy are the consigns of Constitution which embody the social philosophy of the Constitution was described by. Correct answer is option C, Granville Austin. Which one of the following cases prompted the Parliament to enact the 24th Constitutional Amendment? Correct answer is option B, Golaknath case. Indian Federation closely resembles. Correct answer is option C, Canada. Money can be advanced out of contingency fund of India to meet the unforeseen expenditure by. Correct answer is option C, President. The power of President of India to issue an ordinance is a. Correct answer is option C, legislative power. Who among the following called the Prime Minister as the captain of the ship of the state? Correct answer is option B, Munro.